Okay.
And then to find it afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, my name is Penny Parks, and I am conducting our new consultant training this week, and I'm so excited to share my knowledge of the Pampered Chef with all of you. So welcome aboard to everybody brand new on our team. The one thing that I want to tell you is that you have joined a fantastic team. Many of us are veteran Pampered Chef consultants. If I tell you how long, then you'll know that we're really old, some of us. But we're actually really, we're really lucky tonight because we even have Sherry on the phone. Sherry is my director, and she is 20, how many years, 6?
20 years old.
No, you're 20 years old, that's true.
32. 32 years.
32 years. So she makes my almost 25 look like I haven't been around too long. But we've got lots of members on the team who are 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. So we have a wealth of knowledge that we want to share. And the other thing that we have is we have people who will really want to help. We have incredible support on our team. And let me see if I can get my picture. I don't know. We have incredible support on our team, and we have a Facebook group that you should be a member of both of our groups. So we have, depending on whose team you're on, all the directors have their own page, and we also have an organization page that is called the No Limit. It's the Parks organization, and it's called No Limit because there is no limit into what you can achieve in this business. So just wanted you to know that some of you have probably had a call with your director. I know Jen, who's on the phone, has been speaking to her director all the time, which is really what you want. You want to establish that relationship with your director, your recruiter, because we're the people that can help you along. We do this every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock to 8:30. So one of the things that I want you to realize is that when you bring somebody new into our business, this is going to be something constant for you to have at your fingertips, that every Tuesday, you know that we're going to help your new recruit through the process at the beginning. I'm going to really try and keep it as simple as I can. You know, each week. So some of you have been added to our virtual party group. As we are growing, we are finding that many of our consultants, probably most of our consultants, are starting as virtual consultants. So I have set up a virtual consultant training group where you're going to find step-by-step what you need to learn how to do a virtual party. The other thing is that you should know about your first virtual party is that one of us will help you. One of us will do a launch with you if you want. So that's certainly at your disposal. We will, you know, do your first show with you. So one of the things that you get when you start is you get a welcome from the Pampered Chef. That's the first email that you get from the Pampered Chef. And in that email, there is a connection to Dash Training, and it's in a purple box. And that is just a wealth of information. Just so you know, Dash is relatively new. It just came out a few months ago. Some of us are still learning exactly how to do Dash, but your first 10 to 12 little sessions, little training sessions in Dash, just bring you along to the very basics. So one of the things that you want to know is that you want to go in order with Dash. Okay, there isn't a real need to jump around. It's designed in a way that you just finish one unit at a time. They're wonderful because they are short. Some of them are 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know that I've ever taken one that's longer than 10 minutes, so maybe there is a couple that are like a little bit longer, but they're really pretty short. So don't be overwhelmed. Oh, Gracie's there. Good. Hi, Grace. Don't be overwhelmed by the amount of information on Dash. Baby steps. This whole thing is about taking baby steps. After 25 years, I still train. Okay, Gracie still trains, Sherry still trains. There's always something to learn, and there's always something that we can, there's always things that change and evolve. And I think that's what makes this business the most interesting. So, most important, number one, it's probably number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that is booking parties. That is the first thing that you should be doing. Training is great, but you don't make any money from training. All right, so booking parties. Dash has scripts about exactly what to say to your friends about booking parties, whether they're live or whether virtual. I know for some of you guys who are younger, texting is everything, but if you can make a call will share your excitement. People will hear the excitement in your voice. Let your friends hear your excitement. That is really what you want. And if you're doing it through text, I'm going to get, I should get a point for every explanation point that I'm doing in a text. But, do something that's going to make you feel excited. So here's the deal. The goal should be to book 4 in your first week. One may be this is for virtuals. One may be a cancel, one may be a flop. Okay, this is standard fare for virtuals. Okay, it's very different when you're doing a live show and you're going to somebody's house. The cancellation rate, the flopping rate is much, much smaller than the virtual. So don't be surprised. And that's why we really want you to book 4. And I will tell you, though, that not everybody has all 4 that flop. We have consultants that book 4 and actually earn $1,000 in commission in their first week. And that's the real beauty of the Pampered Chef, is you can work as little or as much as you want. You could be part-time, you could be hobby, you could be career. But I would suggest in your first month, you strive to be the best you can be and book at least 4 parties in your first week or 2. I want you to feel really good about your business. And when you're a new consultant, you also earn new products. Okay, so in addition to your commission, when you sell $500 in your first 90 days, you earn a ceramic egg cooker and one of our mini fabulous spatulas. When you sell $1,250, you earn an 8-inch skillet. When you sell $2,500, in addition to all of that, you also earn a bigger skillet. And when you sell $5,000 in your first 90 days, you earn the entire knife set. We've had many, many people on our team do this. This is absolutely doable when you start by booking those first 4 parties in your first week. Okay, those first 4 parties. And as I said before, we'll help you with those launch parties. Okay, we can actually do it as a launch party with one of us actually running it to get you up and running. Okay, here's the thing about booking those 4 shows. You have to ask 10 people to get a booking. All right, don't get discouraged. It's so easy to get discouraged. You think that everybody is going to want to have a show and everybody's going to want to help you, but people will say no, so expect that. Send the same text to everybody. It's easiest to send the same text to everybody because then you'll be able to text a lot of people, and that's what we want you to do. We want you to bang out these texts so you have quantity of text so that you can send out 20, 25 texts a day to your friends, and then you'll start getting some positives back. You will get some no's, and we have a whole system now. Go for no. We like getting no's because when we get no's, we know a yes is coming. And I really want you to think about that. Embrace those no's. We like those no's. I also want you to think out of the box, especially when you're virtual. Facebook friends from all over the country, are important to reach out to. The other thing is that, I think all the people on the phone will agree. Well, we're all still learning this. When you text somebody once, and they don't text you right back, it doesn't mean they're ignoring you. Okay, it doesn't mean they don't like you. It doesn't mean they don't want to have a show. Okay, it means they might be in the supermarket and checking out, and they happen to open your text and say, "Oh, that's great. So and so's Jennifer's having Jennifer started a new business. That's great. I'd love to help her." And then what happens? She gets 4 texts later, and she forgets. So it's truly important to reach out more than once. Sometimes it takes 3 times to actually, get somebody to actually say, "Oh my God, I am so sorry. I meant to text you back, but." All right. And there's lots of buts that go on. I was at a red light when I read it and then I couldn't text you. I mean, I don't know. It happens to me. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking, "Ay, ay, I didn't text somebody back that wants to order something or have a show," or it happens. This is part of life right now, in the era in which we live. So
Penny, can I just interject quickly? This week I was talking with someone who he does 30 to 40 virtual parties a month, so in line with that, but he said he keeps track of his contacts and he makes a 48-hour follow-up, and he said the majority of the people he actually books with, he gets on the 48-hour follow-up. So he keeps track, and 2 days later reaches back out, and that's when he's getting them. So he said, if you're not doing that 48-hour follow-up, you are missing all your business.
that is a great point, Gracie. So here's the other tip. Write it down. Keep a notebook, a spreadsheet, a phone thing, whatever. You can have whatever system you want to have, but write down who you're contacting so you know who you need to go back to. So keep yourself in line. That is absolutely, we all know this from our business. And, this is different from, if you're a mom and you're texting somebody about your kid's carpool or a doctor appointment or something that, the person is going to respond back. This is something that, this is not life or death. And, but it is to you, and I always say, my team knows this, A, priority to you, C, priority to them. Okay, it's not that they don't want to do it. It's not that they don't love the Pampered Chef. It's not that they don't want the free products. It's not that they don't want to support you. It's that they're busy. So it's your job to keep reaching out, and that's really important at the beginning. Once you get the bookings, check out all the videos on the website or in our group. Okay. I have instructions on how to set up everything, because virtual parties must be set up through your business page. I would highly recommend that everybody set up a business page. If you need to find the information on setting up a business page, text or call your director. We will show you where that is. We will tag you. It's in our units. It's also in the website, on the Pampered Chef website. You'll see when you get into Consultants Corner, there's a section called Stir. If you click on Stir, you can search for things. And one of the things you can search for is setting up a business page, because that is really critically important. So also for live shows, if you're somebody who's starting and wanting to do live shows or a combination of virtual and live shows, same kind of reach out, you'll have a different kind of text. And we have the verbiage for both of those texts. We have it. It is also on Dash. Okay, so you should be able to find all of that there. And I would recommend that you take the verbiage that either I wrote or I took from somebody else or is on Dash, and make it, take it, cut and paste it, and then make it your own. All right. If you're a person who says, "Hey there," or whatever, like if you're not a person that says, "Hey there," you don't want to have a text that says, "Hey there," because it's not going to seem like it's real and it's you. All right. Because we want it to be really all about you. Okay. Let's just talk about something so exciting that everybody on this call except for Jen didn't have, and Jen has it. It is called Fast Track. Okay, and it's the opportunity to make a lot of money. Okay, when I started, we hardly even got any products when we started, and we did well. It's like now they're giving you cookware. Before we got, I don't know, a measuring cup or something. So you guys are really fortunate to be at the Pampered Chef now. This is an amazing program. When you bring 5 people in, okay, you promote to director. People are doing this in a month. Okay. And then I'll talk about why you can do it more easily at the beginning than a little bit later on. But once you bring those 5 people in your first 90 days, Pampered Chef gives you $500 in cash, okay, right into your checking account. Make sure you are setting up direct deposit. Okay, there is a place on the website, and it should instruct you in Dash. There is a place on the website to set up direct deposit, so make sure you do that, okay? 3 months later, when you are still a director and hold that title, and we are gonna help you hold that title, you get another $500 in cash. So now you've made $1,000, okay? $1,000 more than I made when I started. Let's put it that way, okay? And then when one of your people do what you did, bring in 5 people in their first 90 days, they get $500 and you get $1,000. Okay, this is insane. You know, we get bonuses for just basically doing our job. And then when they have the title at 3 months, you get another $1,000. Okay, so we're talking about $3,000. Okay, get excited, get really excited. Okay, you may be brand new and you may be thinking, how can I share this? Okay, how can I share this? I don't even know what I'm doing. You don't have to, because every Tuesday night we're here doing this. We have an entire Facebook page filled with information, and you have a team that is willing to sit with your new recruits and train them and answer questions. We are all here for you. That's how you can do this, okay? It is never, I'm here to tell you, it is never too early to share the opportunity. At the beginning, you're the most excited. Okay, at the beginning, people don't recognize the business so much as something you do, but they can't do. And this happened to me. I had a very close friend who I tried to recruit years later, and she said to me, you know, maybe when you started, I would have, you know, done it with you, but now it's your thing. And I could never really get her out of thinking it was my thing, when it really could have been our thing. All right, we could have been, you know, sister directors at that point. And, you know, that would have been a lot more fun. So think about a friend, a family member, anybody who, somebody at the gym, somebody who lost their job, somebody who you'd like to work with, and just ask them, because, you know, what's the thing? Worst thing, they could say, no, I'm not interested in that. Or they may say, hey, tell me about that. So when they do, that's when you call one of us and say, help, I have somebody interested, and we'll do a 3-way call for you. All right, because that's what we do. We're here to help you. So make a list of anyone, you know, like this brainstorming thing, a list of who might join, reach out and compliment them, and we'll do that 3-way call. And just remember that $3,000 is only around for 90 days. So you want to take advantage of that now. As soon as we get off the phone, start thinking about who you can help by giving the gift of the Pampered Chef business. Because it's really not about you, it's about sharing. It's about what we can do for other people, because this business is about sharing. There's no risks involved when somebody signs. If it works, it's great. If it doesn't, they have a lovely kit full of Pampered Chef products, and they will love Pampered Chef products for the rest of their lives. This is just an amazing opportunity. We also get overrides after the 90 days. We get Pampered Chef dollars when we bring people, and we get overrides for training people. So when you are bringing us people and we're doing 3-way calls and we're helping you train, that's what we get overrides for. Okay, don't feel bad. Sometimes I don't feel terrible. You know, I'm you know, calling you. Don't feel terrible for calling us. Okay, we get overrides for that, and one day you'll get overrides for it, and you're gonna like your overrides. I promise you. Okay. What else do I need to say? Oh, okay. So I don't know if we could possibly have a better month for you to start, because January has an amazing host bonus. Hosts get double for free over $650. We have our very top products in the catalog at 60% off. All right. We have a great guest special. We also have freezing cold weather in most of the country. We have darkness that happens early. So people are home in their pajamas, It is a great, people are on Facebook more. And what a great time of the year to just get a strong customer base, because people are cooking, right? People aren't running out to dinner when it's pouring and 25 degrees. They're just not. You know, people tend in the summer, oh my gosh, it's 75 and sunny and it's light until 8:30. I think I'll go for a walk. Or none of that is happening right now. Okay, so you've got a very, very captive audience in January, and you also have lots of things to offer. And I don't think there's anything better than offering your first hosts double for free. I don't think there could possibly be anything better than that. All right, so I talked for a while. Who has questions? Let's do a little Q&A. Anybody have any questions? Nobody has any questions? No?
So, Penny, I wanted to say, so Jen is just outside of her 90 days. She just finished them.
Oh, cool.
Good. And pretty much as soon as her 90 days ended is when the cruise was announced, and now her goal is to promote. And she does have Rhonda, who just signed up, who has been having some medical issues. She did text me that back today. So,
right, hang on, Gray. I'm going to cut the recording now.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. All right, guys, so until next week, I'm going to record this so anybody can watch it that wasn't here, or just listen to it again. All right, stop recording.